object, right? Optional object is a container object which holds another object. Using optional API, we can check other objects successfully came and stored into optional object or not. This is very useful to avoid null pointer exception or not, guys. Okay. So what I do is, first I will write problem code without optional API. Here is, this is our Eclipse ID, this one or this one? This is our Eclipse ID, boss. Where is this? 915 or 515? 515. Okay. Raka Kumar, you listen the class, Ra. Except class, you need everything. Okay. Let's see. This is our Eclipse ID. File, close all. What's our project? Boot code operations, pros 01. Where is that, guys? Okay. First one, no. Yeah, this one. Right. Okay. I'll take a separate package to write this core Java code, guys. com.nt.core. com.nt.core. There. What is the class? Here is the class. com.nt.core, and here is my class, my dear. com.nt.core, that's over, that's good. Followed by that, what is there, guys? Optional API test. What test, guys? Optional API test. Main method. In this core, I'm just taking one class, some student class. Okay, in the some student class, public double get average something, return new random of next new random of next. Okay, let's take integer only. What is there in? We'll round up the value. New random of next int of how much? 1000 or 10,000? New random of next int of 10,000. Yeah, this is get average, guys. This is optional API. Okay. Here I am taking a method. Public student. Public student. What is there? Get student. Get student. Here is int ID. What is the method? I am taking int ID. If ID greater than 0, Return new student of. Return new student of. Okay. Remove chat box. What do you mean by remove chat box, guys? Everyday chat box will be there. What's happening, guys? Online generally we're not visible, na? But why today it is visible, huh? I don't know. That is not there in my control. Okay. That is not there in my control, guys. Okay. Else was. Else return null. If I give negative number as student number, I am returning. Okay. Look at the positive side. Yeah. Here I am creating object, guys. What is the object? Optional API test is equal to, what is there? New optional API test. Optional API test is equal to new optional API test. I created object for that or not, guys? Tell me here. What is there? Okay. Student st is equal to test dot get student of 10. Some positive number I passed, guys. Right? Some positive number I passed. Okay. SOP student average is st dot get average. Sys out. What is there, guys? Sys out. Try. Here is my catch block. Exception E dot to print stack trace. Other side, I'm taking what, boss? Optional API test OPT is equal to OPT test 1 is equal to new optional API test same student st1 is equal to test1 dot get student of -1. Okay, here I am calling system dot out dot println average st dot get average st1 dot get average. Yeah, this st1 dot get average may give null pointer exception now. Have a look on it. Come on, everyone. Yeah, this one catch. Where is this? Exception E dot print stack trace. E dot print stack trace. Run as Java application. See, guys, null pointer exception cannot because st1 is what? Null. Second one, first one executed 8774, some number has come, leave it. Okay. Maybe I have to take a random number within 100, boss. Let me take a random number up to 100. Okay. I'm talking about average now, boss, up to 100. Save it. Optional API test, run as Java application. Student average 13, then we are getting null pointer exception. So that means when return type of the method is class name, either you return object, in worst case, null will be returned, right? When null is written, there is a chance of getting null pointer exception, my dear. Online student, please check that. Okay. Same method, I try to design as optional API. What, guys? optional API. Let's see what we can do that. Go to optional API test, same method. Same method. I'll take the return type as what? Public optional student. Public optional student. I am not taking just student, I am taking optional student. Here same logic. Get student into ID. Get student into ID. ID greater than 0. Return. ID greater than 0. Return what is there, guys? New optional, not new, guys. Optional of. What is there, guys? Optional of. Return optional dot of new student of. I am returning optional object having student object. Else return optional dot empty. Return what? Optional dot empty. Optional of new student of optional dot empty. It is returning optional object having student object. It is returning what, guys? Okay. Optional dot empty. Empty student object it is returning or not, guys? Okay, this time let me take get student one. Here already get student is there na, get student one. Fine. So I am handling the same situation, but using optional API, right? I'm handling the same situation using what? Optional API. Super, guys. Tell me. Optional API test 2 is equal to new optional API test of. Okay, guys. Method overloading. Either you have to change the parameter or we have to, what we have to do, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Optional API test 2. Optional API test 2. Yeah, let's have a look. Student st2 is equal to test2 dot get student of how much? Get student of 10. Positive number I pass. System dot out dot println average is okay. I think get student one na boss. Yeah. Get student one gives me optional object. Yes. What is there? Optional student. Optional student. Tell me. OPT. OPT. Now we have a method to check. OPT dot is present. If it is present, OPT dot is present. Here is my what? Student ST is equal to OPT dot get. Average. Tell me. ST dot get average. If present, get it, average. If not present, you will anyhow empty object, right, boss? I just write a message, student not. That's better. So we totally avoid a null pointer exception, my dear. No question of getting null pointer exception. Either I will get optional object with the student object or empty object. Is there any chance of getting null pointer exception, guys? If there, then only I am reading and putting. If not there, I am directly saying not for. Catch exception E dot print stack trace. End of the main method. What is next? End of the class. This is my optional API test, my dear. This is my optional API test. Yeah, this is what? Test one dot get student. Spell mistake is there. Let me correct it. Optional API test run as Java application. First null pointer exception. Okay. After that average is coming now optional API. Okay. Let us assume second one also I have taken -10. Second one also I have taken what? -1. Here is optional API test run as Java application student not found. Any question of getting null pointer exception? So that means optional API is very useful to avoid null pointer exception in our code or not, guys? Sir, why are you teaching all this nonsense now? This is not nonsense. This is a useful one. Why it is useful? Because using the find by ID method return type is what? Optional API, right? Focusing that only we are learning all this stuff. Open this, guys. Tell me next one. This is my 1103. NTSP 515. Spring Boot data JPA. Spring Boot data JPA. Spring Boot data JPA. Session 6. Finder methods and update methods. Okay. Select operations in CRUD repository. That's great. Need of Java 8 optional API problem. See, get student by ID. ID is positive number. I am returning student object, returning what? Null. When I pass -1, while calling method, when I pass -1, st dot get average throws null pointer exception now, my dear. If method is returning null or certain object directly, then there's a possibility of getting what? Null pointer exception after invoking the method. So don't get required object from the method call directly. Get that object into another container object called what? Optional object given by Java 8. Optional API provides lots of methods to check whether expected object has come or not. Using them, we can avoid what? Null pointer exception at maximum. Using that, we can avoid what, guys? Null pointer exception at maximum. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super. Another container object called optional object given by Java 8. Optional API provides lots of methods to check whether expected object has come or not. Using them, we can avoid null pointer exception or not, guys. Yeah. How to create optional object having student object optional dot of new student of. How to check whether it is present or not? OPT dot is present gives true. OPT dot get it is my student object. Okay, fine. Optional OPT is equal to optional dot empty. Empty optional object is created or not, guys? OPT dot is present gives false or not, guys? OPT dot is empty gives true. OPT dot is empty gives what? True, guys. To place given object inside optional object, use optional dot off method. What method, guys? Optional dot off method. Okay. This is the problem code, guys. Improvised code. Look at the improvised code. Optional student gets student by ID. It is returning optional object having student object, otherwise returning empty optional object. Okay, 101 I passed. OPT dot is present. I am returning getting the object. Give student object. Else I am saying student not found message or not, guys. Or in front of you practically I have shown. So we can avoid totally null pointer exception from the code. What do you say, guys? Okay. Find by ID. Retrieves an entity based on its ID. Okay, must not be null, all this stuff. What this method will do, guys? This method, the way it loads the record from database is eager loading. What do you mean by eager loading? You call the method, it will hit the database software. You call the method, it will connect to database software, sends the query, gets the record, and gives the record. Whether you use that object, you don't use that object, but hitting database software, getting record, and putting into optional object is compulsory. Is compulsory. This method performs early or eager loading of object or record. That means the moment this method is called, the SQL query will be generated to fetch a record from DB table, irrespective of what, whether that record or object will be used or not. Whether that record or object will be used or not, guys. That means exams are semester started, you started preparation for exam. Irrespective of exam date, exam month, you started your preparation. That is called early preparation, Namas. No, you started telling to yourself, let the exam month came. Let the exam week come, week came. Let the exam day come, then preparation started. That is lazy preparation or not, guys? Okay. Your favorite movie, hero movie is releasing. Before 10 days only, you booked the ticket. Irrespective of that day you will be watching movie or not, you booked the ticket. That is called pre-booking or what? Early booking or not, guys? But you are keep on postponing. Let the movie release. Let the people say hit movie. Let the family agree to go to movie. Like this, you are keep on postponing until you watch movie. You are not booking movie. Okay, 6 o'clock movie, 5:55. You booked the ticket. That is what? Lazy. You are delaying the process of doing things as much as you can. As much as you can. That is called lazy. This method will do eager loading. You call method, receive the object. Whether you use that object, you don't use that object, hit to database software happens. Irrespective of whether you are receiving, whether you are using received object, having record or not, hit to database software takes place. The hit to database software take place, guys. This method performs early or eager loading of object or record. That means the moment this method is called, the SQL query will be generated to fetch record from DB table, irrespective of whether that record or object will be used or not. Irrespective of whether that record or object will be used or not. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. Let's see find by ID one by one. Forget about that core Java application. Come back to our Spring, guys. Eye doctor management service. Okay. Public. What is there? Public doctor. What is there? Doctor. Public doctor. Public doctor. Show doctor by ID. Into ID. Show doctor by ID into ID. Doctor management service IMPL. Add unimplemented methods. Add unimplemented methods. Okay, let's see what we can do there. Public doctor, show doctor by ID. Okay, here what is the method? Optional doctor OPT is equal to optional doctor OPT is equal to tell me doc repo dot find by ID doc dot find by ID. Tell me here if OPT dot is present, return, can I say OPT dot get? Else throw new. What is there? Throw new. I'm throwing exception, boss. Illegal argument exception. What is there? Invalid ID. Illegal argument exception, invalid ID. Doctor management service IMPL. I doctor management service, guys. This is my doctor management service IMPL. Okay. Here is my runner class. Crude repository test runner. Crude repository test runner. Catch exception E dot print stack trace. Catch exception E dot print stack trace. Okay. Doctor is equal to doc service dot show doctor by ID. What is that? Show doctor by ID. Okay. We are saying simply what? Show doctor by ID. Doctor is equal to doctor service dot show doctor by ID, guys. Fine, guys. Tell me here what is there? 10. Show doctor by ID. 1006 is there or not? 1007 is also there, no problem. Sys out. Doctor details are plus doctor. Doctor details are plus doctor, guys. That's great. This is my try block and catch block. Okay, it's coming, my dear. Come on, everyone. Crude repository test runner. What runner, guys? Crude repository test run. Right now, 1006 is the number that is available. So when we run this, definitely what happens, guys? You will get the respective doctor details or not, guys. Doctor details has come now, my dear. Yes. I'll pass the number which is not there. 1061. What is there? 1061. Or right click, run as, what is there? Java application. We are getting null pointer exception here or not, guys? Invalid ID. What is there? Invalid ID. Illegal argument exception, invalid ID. Illegal argument exception, invalid ID. Okay, that's great. Same thing we can write in more in short form, guys. You want to see that? Same thing I can write in more short form. Go to doctor service IMPL. Let's comment this method. Here is my what? Show doctor by ID. Say paste. What is that, guys? Show doctor by ID. Public doctor, show doctor by ID, guys. Okay, what is that? Show doctor by ID. Optional doctor OPT, doctor repo dot find by ID. OPT dot. Instead of writing this one, everything can be written in a single line. Same effect, but single line, guys. Yeah, you want to see that? Okay. Written. What is that? Written doc repo dot find by ID. What is there? ID or else throw new. What is there? Illegal argument exception. What is there? Invalid ID. Doc repo dot find by ID or else throw new illegal argument exception. What is that, guys? Invalid ID. That's great. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Yes. Same thing, guys. If that's the beauty of this Java 8, RLC is also there in optional API, guys. Find by ID, return doctor object, returns doctor object, or else throw. Otherwise, throw illegal argument exception. Again, I'm using or else throw is what? One method in optional API. There I'm using Lambda API support to throw the exception or not, guys. Instead of writing 4-5 lines of code, same effect I can bring in single line, guys. Screen has been being freezed. Online student, are you facing the same problem or it's better? Online students, are you facing the same problem or it's still better? Not facing problem or facing problem? Not facing problem or facing problem? I want reply. Screen frozen sometimes. Now share. Is it okay? I think things are good now. Now things are good now. Respond. Stuck up. Stuck up. Should I uninstall and install WebEx once? But now not right now. I think it's back. It's still good or bad? It's still bad. Bad only. White screen is coming. Bad present. Screen not shared. I already shared, Rababu. Black screen is coming. Black screen, white screen, which screen, Rababu? Why this is happening, guys? Completely gone now. Block. Arey, call them, Babu. Call them. Screen gone and touch marks. Now it's good, ah? Screen not visible, sir. White screen, ah? Not able to see the screen. Natras sir, start sharing content. I already shared the content, Babu. Natras sir is sharing to, starting to share the content. Okay. Okay, now check, guys. Now check. Sahanur Snayad, not coming, sir. Same issue. So restart చేద్దామా? Restart చేద్దామా? Guys, give me 5-10 minutes time. We are restarting the system. Today audio problem is not there, it seems. Today are you facing audio problem? Today no audio problem. No audio issue. Only the problem is video. Okay. NTSP BMS 515 say launch That's good. Go to JPA Pros1 crude repository. Tell me now. Eye doctor repository. Here is my runner. I think after improvisation, I have not executed, it seems. Let's execute it, guys. Service IMPL. That's great. Service IMPL. That's great, guys. This is the code. In one line, everything is done, my dear. Perfect. Okay. Core module, leave it. Let's run the application. Let's run the application. Run as Java application, guys. Yeah, ID is still booting up. Yeah, check it out. We are asking for 1006 record, right? Invalid ID. Okay. When record is not there, we are getting invalid ID. That part is okay. Root repository test runner. That's good. Oh, okay. Here is my 1006. Run as, okay, here is the story. Run as Java application. Run as Java application. Doctor details are doctor ID, doctor name, address. Okay, expect cardio fee is what? 54545. 54545. Like this, some stories there here are not there. Definitely some stories there are not there, guys. Okay, that's great. Close all editors. Boot data JPA pros. This one is the story, guys. These are the things we are discussing. Right. But I want to design in another perspective. This best one is this one. Everyone in the industry uses, or else throw illegal argument exception. Sir, I don't want throw exception. I just want to write a message. Doctor found, not found. If found, doctor details. If not found, a simple string message. I don't want any exceptions, big things. I really don't want big exception. Okay, tell me. Public string fetch doctor by ID. What is there, guys? Into public string fetch doctor by ID. ID, guys. Fetch doctor by ID, guys. Fetch doctor by ID into ID. Doctor management service IMPL. Doctor management service IMPL. Fetch doctor by ID. Okay, fetch doctor by ID. Into ID. This time string, boss. This time string. Are a screen lagging? Wait. Adjust it. Adjust it. So you're able to see what's happening. Adjust. Don't worry. Optional. What is there, guys? Optional. You see what's happening here? Please enjoy that. Don't worry. Optional doctor. OPT is equal to optional doctor. OPT is equal to, okay, doc repo dot find by ID. What is their ID? Okay. If OPT dot is present, OPT dot is present, doctor details are plus, doctor details are plus OPT dot get. String na boss. Now return doctor not found. What guys? Doctor not found. Like this, we are putting the messages over there or not there, guys. We are simply saying what? Doctor not found. Literally, solidly, we are saying what? Doctor not found. Okay, whatever it is. Doctor management service. What implemented, sir? This is the logic I implemented. Rakha Kumar, still online student, are you not able to follow the screen? Are you able to follow the screen or not? This is the method. This is the method I implemented, right? OPT report dot find by ID. OPT dot is present. Doctor details are OPT dot is present. Get get doctor not found. Okay. That is here. Why I should scroll, Ra? Rakha Kumar. Wait, what happened to you, my dear? Nothing is lagging, my dear. Everything is good. Some people are saying good, some people are saying not good. What should I consider? This one, fetch doctor by ID, find by ID. This is the story. Fine. Okay, that's fine. Crude repository test runner. Crude repository test runner, right? Okay. Fine. Where is this, guys? Try block. Okay. String message is equal to doc service dot fetch doctor by idea. Fetch doctor by ID 1006. 1006. Babu. 1006. System dot out dot println. Okay. System dot out dot println message. Catch. Exception E. E dot print stack trace. E dot print stack trace. Right click, run as Java application. Doctor details are coming, my dear. Okay, now 1061. I hope no record is there with that number. Do you have a record with that number, my dear? No. Run as Java application. Simply what, guys? Run as Java application. Here we'll be having message doctor not found. Yes, it's happening. Okay. So now I want to give one more model. What is that, you know? If a given doctor ID doctor is available, you return that object. Otherwise, I want to return one dummy doctor whose name is not popular, but is a duty doctor. Whose name is not popular, but is a duty doctor. If you go to hospital, guys, we search for one famous doctor. He is not there. Then by default, duty doctor will be available or not, guys. That means, or else I don't want to throw exception, or else I want to throw one dummy doctor object. Otherwise, if ID is available, original doctor object. ID is not available, one dummy doctor object I want to throw. Interesting, my dear. Okay, that's great. Yeah, fine. Okay, now listen carefully. This method is there, na? I think I can implement this one. Okay. Right. This I commenting. I'm trying to write one more angle. Same method I'm trying to write in what? One more angle. Okay. Super. Written. Written. Doc repo dot. What dot, guys? Doc repo dot. Dot. Find by ID. Doc repo dot find by. Doc repo dot find by ID. Return doc repo dot find by ID. Doctor repo dot find by ID. Tell me next one. Or else, what is there? Or else, or else. It is not or else throw. This time or else only. Or else. Okay. Here what I take, you know, dummy doctor object. Doctor ID 00. Doctor name, no name, guys. Duty doctor. Next. What are the other things we got, guys? Huh? No idea? Expert. In which one? Huh? Oh, okay. Emergency. Emergency. Next one. Address. Lastly, address. First address. Emergency. Address. Lastly, address. First address. Tell me next what? Hyderabad. And he belongs to emergency services, na boss? Yeah. Fee is also there. Duty actor fees is just 1,000 rupees. Yeah, this is the duty doctor. See, earlier or else throw the exception. This time, dummy. Given ID based doctor is available. Dummy. Given ID based doctor is available, it returns what is collected from data. The dummy exception. This time, dummy. That is collected from data, guys. Service doctor not available question should not be there. Either senior doctor or duty doctor. Definitely one doctor comes into picture to give your service or not, guys. That is about find by ID, boss. What is that? Find. Yeah. So data JPA, this one, run as, what is there? Java application. 1 minute, I have not called the correct method. Crude repository test runner, not this. Here we would like to go for what? This. Where is this? Doctor service, this 1006 is there. What is there? 1006 is there. Right click, run as Java application. This is my console. 1006, dname Ramesh, address Hyderabad, expect cardio, fees what? 545450. What is there? 55545440. We got the doctor class object, my dear. We definitely got the doctor class object. After that, followed by that, crude repository test runner. Suppose I give some number which is not there. Okay, earlier we got exception. or string message, not one. This time I am returning one dummy duty doctor object. This is my Java application. Doctor details are duty doctor, address Hyderabad, expect emergency, fee is what? 10,000. Fee is what? 10,000. Everyone getting my point here, guys? Come on, everyone. Yes. So this is how we have to think about the whole scenario. I think now we got the complete grip on find by ID, and we use a different, if you observe very carefully, is present empty that to get the object from optional object, or else throw, or else object, or else throw, or else. We are enjoying, only we are avoiding null pointer exception. We are enjoying various facilities of optional API. Super, guys. Okay. Now let's get into update object operation. With this, all finder methods are completed. Let's see update object operation. Where is this, guys? 515 Spring Boot core session 6, not that. 514 Spring Boot data JPA. Yeah, where is this, guys? Session 6. Where is this, guys? Session 6. All permutations and combination. We are calling find by ID, internally select query executed and giving me this record. Okay, this give me this record, guys. That record with two options. If find optional object with a doctor object, if not found, empty optional object. If it is optional object is the doctor object, opt dot get gives me doctor object or not, guys. Okay. What's the next one we are having? Updating object. Updating object is nothing but what? Update record operation or not, guys. In ORM boss, saving object means is not really saving object. Saving the record by collecting data from the object. Updating object means what? Updating the record of table represented by the object, right? Deleting object means is not just deleting object. Deleting the record represented by the object. I think already I have introduced those terminologies earlier in OR mapping. In OR mapping. In OR mapping. Saving object mean saving the record into DB table by collecting it from by collecting it from the entity object. That is saving object. Next, updating object means updating the record of DB table represented by the entity object. Okay. Loading object means what, guys? Loading the record into entity object. Selecting or loading the record into the entity object. Next, what is there, guys? Deleting object mean deleting the record represented by the entity object. Deleting the record represented by the entity object. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Yes. We don't have separate update method in repositories. Any repository. I already said save method only is multi-purpose method. If record is not already there in the table based on the primary key call, it will insert the record. If record is already there, it will update the existing record. If already there, update the existing record. If not there, it will insert the record. We don't have separate update method in any repository. We have only save method, which can be used for both save object or update object operation, because it internally uses what? em dot assist method for save object and merge method for what? Not per save object, and use of object update dot merge method for what? Object update operations, guys. Full object updation except id value or insertion. Full object updation, okay, or insertion. Partial object modification except id value. Modify one, two values. Modify everything. Use repo.save method directly. No need of checking record is available or not. Use find by id and save method together. Find by id and save method together. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Use repo.save method directly. Use find by id save method directly. Use find by id and what save method together. We have to use both methods. We need to use both methods together, right? Yes. Full methods together, right? Yes. Full object except id value this. What is the use case for it? Update doctor dot html. I fill up the data, guys. Register or update doctor. Having desired register or update doctor. Having this ID value. If record is already there, it will insert the record. There, it will insert the record. If record is not already there, it will update the record. So record is not there, it will insert the record. If already there, update the record. Look at this. Report is generated. I click hyperlink. Existing record has come. One, two values I am modifying and click on update doctor. Only that doctor will be updated or not, guys. Only those one, two details will be updated. No question of insertion because we are first retrieving. Then we are going. Only updation, no saving here. Here, only updation, no saving here. Are you getting my point? Okay, first we'll see partial object modification. Then we will go for what? Save or update. Save or update. Save or update. Save or update. Retrieving request. First this one. But real application. But here, reading that number may not be there. If there, the updates activity. Number may what? In states are activity. Record. Close all these guys. Management, management service. Please change Ankit. Call. Not Ankit. Someone go outside. I think I have to uninstall WebEx and reinstall once. This is the only solution it is working. Online only. We did not get the update. Voice problem, screen problem. Okay, now check once, guys. Okay, check once. Now check once. It's good. It's good to go. Yeah. So we have which method, guys? Save method. But save method is for multi-purpose. Okay. Yeah, total how many types of update operations are there? Two. Full update, partial update. For full update, what is the one we should use? Just report or save method directly. Partial update, first find by ID to confirm record is there or not. If there only, then modify. Got it, guys? Okay, look at the scenario. I have a update.html screen. Okay, we filling up the data. Having this number record is already there. It will update the record with the new values. If not there, it will insert the record. Na? Look at the button. That's why register or update doctor. You have gone to supermarket, purchased something. They asked your number, mobile number. Okay. With that number, membership is already there. They will add the reward points. If not there, they create a new membership ID or not, guys. If not there, they will create a new membership ID or not, guys. They definitely try to create new membership ID. What do you say, guys? Okay. In other side, what is the story? In other side, what is the story? Doctor report generation. This is the select operation. Already records are there. One edit hyperlink. In the form, we will get the old data. That means record is already there. We modify one to text box values and only those values based records will be modified or not, guys. Only those values based records will be modified or not, my dear. Say something, my dear. Come on, I want reply. Okay, this is partial modification. For that one, find by ID and save method together. Here, full object modification, you have to call only this together. That's great. Tell me here, what is the story? Public string. What is there? Public string. Okay. Update doctor. Update doctor. What is their fee by ID? Into ID comma. Into ID comma. Okay. Into ID comma. High into ID comma. Double percentage. I'm just giving high percentage, nothing else. Comma double hike percentage. How much percentage you want to hike? That one I have given. Dr. IMPL, guys. Here is my add unimplemented methods. Add unimplemented methods. Yes, guys. Optional doctor OPT. What is there? Optional doctor OPT. Doctor report dot find by ID. Okay. We are loading the object first. Load the object. If OPT dot, what dot, guys? If OPT dot is present, if that record is available, is present, then what I am doing? Get doctor, then what I am doing? Get doctor object, get in doctor object, get entity object. Doctor is equal to OPT dot get. We're getting access to the doctor object or not, guys? We're definitely getting access to the doctor object. Simply again modify the object. Tell me. Doctor dot set. Again modify the dot fee plus doctor dot. Come on. Dot get dot fee. What is there? Get the get the existing fee plus, come on, dot get fee plus doctor dot fee plus doctor dot get fee into 100.0 hike percentage by 100.0. Everyone getting my point? Doctor dot set fee, doctor dot get fee plus doctor dot get fee into hike percentage by 100.0. This is my requirement. What is my requirement? This is my requirement. Are you getting my point here or not, guys? Okay, that's fine. Doctor dot getting not get fee, doctor dot get fee into hike percentage by 100. Not guys. Okay, that's fine. Doctor not set fee, doctor not get fee, doctor not get fee into a percentage by 100. Okay. Yeah. This is option. We are getting the find by ID. If present, we are getting it. We are modifying the object. Okay. Update the object. What is there? Update the object. What is there? Doctor repo dot save. What is the object, guys? Doctor. Doctor. What is the object, guys? Doctor. Written. ID doctor and found and updated. Else. What is there, guys? Else. What is there, guys? Else. Doctor not found for update. Doctor is not found for update. Doctor is not found for update. Crude repository test runner. What runner? Repository test runner. What runner? Crude repository test runner. Try block. What is there? Try block. String message is equal to, what is there? Try block. String message is equal to, what is equal to? Doctor service dot. What service, guys? Doctors. Doc service dot. What is there? Update doctor fee. 1006. I want to hike it by 10%. I want to hike it by 10%. Okay. All right, guys. Tell me. Sys out. Sys out. Sys out message. Catch. exception E dot print stack trace. Catch exception E dot what? Print stack trace. That's great, guys. Okay, perfect. Right click, run as Java application. Run as Java application. Come on, guys. 1006 doctor found and updated. Okay, how to feel whether a doctor found and updated? I think right now it is dealing with what? Which database, guys? MySQL or Oracle? Let me check here. Okay, MySQL only. Let me check. MySQL workbench. Connection 1. Yeah, tell me here what is the story? 717 dB or 618? 515 dB. Tables. JPA underscore doctor. 1006. Some 0.5 has come. Earlier exact numbers are there. That means updated or not, guys. Okay, now let me give the number which is not there to update. 1061. Okay. Right click, run as Java application. Doctor not found for what? Update. You're getting the message or not there? Right now, whatever I have done is a full object modification or partial object modification. Definitely it falls under partial object modification or not, guys. That's great. Let me upload the material first. Yes, guys. Where is this? What's your batch code? 515, 530. Spring Boot data JPM. Yeah, full object modification we will discuss later. At least now you realize using one save method, we can perform both save object operation and update object operation, guys. Yes, where is this? 515. Spring Boot data JPI. What is the number? Session 6, huh? 6. That's great, guys. Yeah, keep this in mind and come for the next class. Thank